burning that back there. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it does have the factory seats. I can tell they have been dyed. There's no cracking on the bolster, but I can tell that they have been dyed. The leather was not replaced, but they were dyed. And then if you look up here, these pieces are all in stock at Porsche. We've replaced them a ton of times, but starting to delaminate from the glue. There's nothing wrong with the piece. It's just starting to delaminate a little bit. It is missing the mirror switch. Door panels are in good shape. You know, you see this all the time. That's from people getting out of the car and dragging their shoes along the piping on the doors. So the dashboard is just shrinking just a little bit. The actual upper pad is in phenomenal shape. Nothing needs to be done there. So the dash pad is in great shape. It's just, you know, these guys here just need a little bit of TLC, some leather conditioning, get them glued back down. The doors close well. It does need new weather stripping. It does need new seals. The VIN tag is intact. This car did have a respray. They did paint around the VIN tag as well as the paint code tag. So the paint code tag for the guards red is still intact. But like I said, they did tape and paint around that. Doors close good. Like I said, it does need weather stripping. The doors close good. The gaps are good. There's not any misalignment on the door panels. This gap looks good, and then the hood gap also looks good. We'll open up under here. It does have the toolkit. The toolkit appears to be intact, and then it does have the spare tire. The trunk pan is not pushed in. We'll see it a lot down here in the oil cool area. Also, this is very prone to rust in this area because of the condensers, so we don't see any rust apparent there. And then it does have the VIN tag here, which matches the VIN tag in the trunk. And then all the original stickers are on the fuel cell, so I would imagine the fuel cell is original to the car. The light works. The light for the hood opening works. Fuse box. A lot of times you'll see on these old cars, you'll see fuse taps. Fuse box looks original. I don't see a lot of wiring that's been tapped into here. Once again, those are fairly easy to replace. It is a rest of world car. It does have the US headlights. So it's got the US headlights here. It's got the clear side markers. It's a non-sunroof car. The rubber appears to be in really good condition. Like I said, the car did have a respray, so there's a little bit of damage down here on the door, a little waviness to the door right here. Not terrible to fix that. It does have a little bit of orange peel back here on this radius. I can feel it with my hand. There's a little bit of a bulge there and a little bit of orange peel on that corner. The paint is definitely a 10-foot away paint job. It looks good from about 10 feet away. You start to get up close to it, just like any other 911, you're gonna see little blemishes and cracks and imperfection. The rear trunk gaps are pretty good on that. It is shifted to the right just a little bit, but that's an easy adjustment on that. Once again, on this quarter panel, just right here, right above the tub, just feel it with my hand. I can just feel a little tiny bit of a wave. I do have a little bit of orange peel here. So I know the car has been resprayed. I just don't know by who. And then also up here on the front, the only other damage we have is we have like some sort of a reverse intrusion where we have a little bit of a dent, but it's not inbound, it's outbound dent here. That would have to be fixed. It's not a sunroof car. It's a Euro car. It has the Euro side markers. And we look at the engine bay. Believe it or not, the air shocks work, which is a breath of fresh air. And this does appear to me to be all original. On the engine pad, you know, of course, it's in decent shape. I've seen a lot of them where they start to melt and burn down through there. So we'll look at that. We'll do engine compression. We'll do a leak down test. We'll check system pressure, control pressure, make sure all that's good to go for the future owner. It's a good car.